moment. I, Dr. Arun Mishra, Medico legal consultant and advocate fighting in Supreme Court and High Court for medical law cases. Let me share you about a hospital cases where because of paramedical staff who are 90% with the patient, because doctor comes and takes a round and goes away, cases happens against the hospital. And every visiting consultant and patient under these consultant can be a potent problem to the hospital, because any case is gone against the doctor automatically goes against the hospital as a vicarious liability. So it is mandate to have a crores of policy for every single hospital in today's scenario, because they've got multiple specialty visiting in their hospital and unqualified and qualified staffs in the hospital. Let me share one case very recently which came to me. This was a case where patient was brought to this cardiac center with anterior wall MI. Immediately patient was posted for angiography and angioplasty, where during angioplasty medical accident happened and patient died. Everything was well explained to the patient, informed consent was taken, high risk consent was taken, relatives were well aware that this is a critical and emergency situation, and everything was coolly settled. In this case, since this has happened, even the hospital administration and doctor never wanted to create a chaos, so they have agreed. Patient has already deposited a lakh rupees, so there is no question of the financial issues and everything was settled. But what happened later? This son of this particular deceased went to accountant for settling the bill so that they can take the body with them, and their accountant, unaware of the fact, immediately told this guy, go and pay 4,000 to pathology department, because pathology is separate to that particular hospital. So you need to settle that bill, then come down to us. He requested the patient, ki patient is already gone. My lakh rupees deposit is with you. With you, around 80,000 is bill there. You deduct from that another 4,000. Remaining amount you refund me, or later you give me, but at least give me the clearance so that I can take a body. But that particular communication gap has become a walk. This accountant, with what stress I don't know, started shouting on a patient that you first have to pay 4,000, then come. And because of this arrogant behavior of accountant, the patient's relative got really violent, ego got hurted, and within a minute where things were well settled, hospital was broken off, issue got created, and this patient, who was absolutely cool, settled, accepted everything, had become so aggressive that went to advocates and filed 2 crores rupees compensation against this hospital. How and why this started? If you go through all the case, it was simple one paramedical staff or a staff of hospital whose smaller mistake, because she was having a protocol of collecting the money, she was doing her duty, but unaware that what exactly has happened, such scenario got changed, and this became a very big issue. My friend, it is essential to cover your unqualified staff also, your qualified staff also. It is essential to train them also and get secured financially, because every hospital is variously liable for every cause happened because of any of the visiting consultant or a paramedical staff. So this is the time where you need to think of yourself. Get covered with a good insurance for your hospital also, because error omission policy covers everything. So friend, get financial secured with a tune of not less than 1 crore rupees for your hospital. Get legally secured with the best of medico legal people around you.